your ad center, which is right here. Okay, so ad center you can create an ad here, which is going to be a little more robust than just boosting. So that's the next level of like education. So there's a little more optionality, I guess, that you can pick when you go into ad center and create an ad there. Then you've got the ads manager, which is like the highest level. And if you have like a hired marketing team, they're going to be in there using ads manager, because that gets real granular and real deep. And that's where I start to get lost, because like you're doing an ad set, or you're doing an ad campaign and an ad set and an ad of itself. So if you want to run multiple A/B tests or anything like that, if you want to get super nerdy on this stuff, that's where you're going to live, is in that ads manager. If you want to get some good advertising out, just boost the post to your wall or post to your page or whatever, and then boost that post, and you can run an ad off that. And I'll show you that here in just a second. I mean, here's some ads that I'm running. I'm running 3 right now currently. And so there's different things you can do. You can send them to your website. You can create a lead intake form right there on Facebook. And so all this stuff is an option when you're creating your first ad. And so this is just kind of the back end of that. I've got it's reached 1,000 people in the last few days, and I've got 13 clicks through on that one. And it cost me $11. Yeah. So the reach for me is fairly good, because you're in a smaller town, and I'm like building that out. And I'll show you how I do that here in just a second. But your ad center is going to show you a quick overview of where you're at. And then your ads manager gets, like I said, on the detailed reporting, you can get even further and further. You can look at charts. You can look at like locations of where people are searching, the demographics. So like I button mine up. I've noticed after running a bunch of ads, nobody under 25 years old was clicking on my stuff. So I just bumped up I'm never showing them an ad again. It's 25 to 65 plus, and then you can see kind of the bands of who's mostly clicking on that. So you can adjust wherever you need to.
Have you been able to see between, contact us, fill out the form, or whatever, like which one of those call to actions has responded best?
Yeah, really just the clicking through to click the website. It's either like, I don't use book now, I use learn more. And that just takes them straight to my website. And so from there, like I'm trying to, there's a site called Hotjar, and I'm trying to figure out if I can integrate that, because Hotjar will look at heat mapping of your website, and it'll show you where people click through, like where they hover their mouse long enough. And so you can see like, oh, they're scrolling only halfway down the page before they click on something. So nothing below that is ever getting seen. So if you want to move things up to make them either stay there longer or whatever. So I've not tried Hotjar to see if it'll work on ESS sites, but that's one thing you can do. We should all try that and just see. You can see how long they hover, how many, where they're clicking and all that stuff. So, but I did run some ads a couple weeks ago that did the lead form, and not one person filled out the lead form. Like I had a lot of impressions and nobody, I don't know. So there's so many different things of like maybe the copy wasn't good enough as a call to action to say to do something. So you got to try it again, don't give it up. But I mean, I probably spend $70 to $100 a month per facility on just Facebook. And that gets a pretty good reach. I seem to be getting, the cost per click is a lot lower here than it is on Google Ads. And so, I mean, almost everybody in the world has a Facebook account. So you're still reaching a ton of people. And you may not be, I haven't nailed down on targeting. Like there's no real, so Google is more of, I don't know, it's one thing like a push and a pull almost, because like Google, somebody's searching storage near me or cheapest storage near me. And I've seen that Google ranks high on cheapest storage near me. And so I started writing copy, even if I'm not the cheapest, I'm putting cheapest storage in X town or whatever. And I'm testing those right now as well to see if that copy works a lot better. So there's all types of tricks. So I just play with it kind of constantly and then just review and see what's getting the highest like results, I guess. So.